We all share the road.
We can't reach them all, but we can reach one. The goal of the program, I think, in Ravalli County, as far as the task force goes, would be to get kids to be aware, I think, of the potential dangers that face them. It's not realistic for us to say that kids aren't going to drink underage or participate in things that we're all concerned about, but it is realistic for us to be able to educate them and help them be aware, at least, of the risk, that they're taking.
The goal is to take the 8th graders as they transition into high school, because as they get a little older, they're going to be making lots more decisions on their own, and we want them to be able to make good decisions, particularly when it comes to the use of alcohol and drugs. This particular program takes them through several classes to help them kind of build a toolbox so they can reach in that toolbox when it comes time to make that decision and make the right decision that's safe for them and safe for everybody around them.
My favorite part of the day was probably the driving part. It was scary because, I don't know, it was just weird being drunk.
My favorite part of today was driving around in the rhinos.
I think the education of kids in our communities are really, really important because they may or may not get it in other environments. So we can at least educate them to say, hey, here are the potential risks. And in the end, people really do live and die based on some of these choices. So it's really important that at least they hear this, and it gives us one chance to make that impact.
Today I learned a lot of stuff. Mostly you just don't drink and do drugs.
Just don't do it. Don't even try. It's important because, you have your whole life ahead of you and you just don't want to mess it up.
These programs are effective for all ages. I think that they're very effective anywhere from 5th and 6th grade, tween age, all the way through high school. I certainly think that high school students probably are engaged the most in some of these risks. At the same time, over 30% of middle schoolers say that they drink. 40% of high schoolers said they drank in the last 30 days. So we know that it applies to even a very young age.
This program's doing what it's supposed to do. It's making people aware, and especially these kids. It's making them aware of drugs. It's making them aware of alcohol. This course that they're driving over here, it's making them aware of how it feels to drive while you're impaired.
I think they show it to the middle schoolers because the high schoolers are already set in their ways. We haven't started driving yet. They're trying to teach us before we go drive so we don't make those mistakes.
As 8th graders transition into high school, they're able to have more freedom, make more decisions for themselves. And they're at a particular age where they're still listening to the input around them, and they're listening and taking advantage of learning the facts so that they can make those good decisions. So as they transition in, it's just a real good program for them as they go into high school.
We're the upcoming people that have to learn about this. I learned that it's not cool to be under the influence, and people assume that it is, but it's really not.
You don't drink. If you're going to drink, don't drive.
We want safe roadways for everybody.
We can't reach them all, but we can reach one.